Alright guys, I'm about to offend maybe some of your favorite YouTubers and maybe some guys you're a fan of, so if you don't want to be offended or be triggered, don't watch this video. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer, the video game show that is not hosted by a clickbaiting e-beggar. And yes, it's about these e-beggars and Patreon pimps that I want to talk to. Microtransactions suck. I think everybody can agree to that. Anybody that's not brain dead, right, that doesn't want to pay for DLC content on launch day, right? Anybody that doesn't want to pay, extra for upgrading your weapons or whatever, Are microtransactions bad? Should they not exist at all? If you want to customize your character, I think that's great. Pay to play, pay to upgrade, I think is a terrible idea. Selling incomplete games, I think it's a horrible idea. I don't think that's the way to go. But the market is the one who decides whether something's going to work or not, right? You might be against cosmetic microtransactions, but the market is telling you you're wrong. Why? Because Fortnite. Right? And video game developers and publishers spend millions, and I mean millions of dollars making these games. Not all of them, but the major ones do. So they need to recoup their money somehow. Is microtransactions the way to go? I don't think long term it should be, but as long as people keep buying them, we're going to be suffering with them, right? I'm not buying any microtransaction games, I just can't do it. I'm not going to pay $100 for a game. But here's my issue with this, right? Should the Patreon pimps, should the e-beggars be the ones criticizing the industry for this? No, why? Because a lot of these guys do the same thing. You want to talk to them? You got to be on their Patreon. You want to interact with them? You want to give them any ideas? Hey, you got to pay, right? You want them to read your comments on their stream? You got a tip. Isn't that a microtransaction? Close to it, right? So are these money whores the ones that should be criticizing the industry? This is hypocritical, right? These guys that beg for money, that don't want to work, right? That want to make videos for a living that is more like a hobby. It's not work, okay? Digging a ditch is work. If you really love YouTube, as you say, go drive for Uber, go drive for Lyft. Make money for the games that you want to play. Don't beg people for them, which is what these guys do, right? Oh, you want me to play this game? Well, the only way I can play it is if you guys donate and I can buy the game and then I'll play it for you. Huh? I mean, geez, this is like call girls criticizing hookers, right? It's the same freaking thing. Now, I know a bunch of you are offended. I know a bunch of you are triggered, but it's the truth, right? You don't want to work for your money like everybody else does, right? So you beg for money, right? You ask for tips. Oh, I don't ask for tips. People just donate if they want to. Well, you can disable the tips if you're so inclined to, but you don't, right? You only take suggestions from people that are on your Patreon, right? That's content behind a paywall, right? If you don't pay extra, you don't get to interact really as the other people in your show. Now, am I saying is that wrong? Am I saying you shouldn't, you know, donate to whoever you want to donate to? No, there's plenty of guys out there who will, you know, they would make videos even if they had no money, right? We all know YouTubers like that. We know real good guys that make videos and people love them and we all love them and support them, whatever, because we know that these guys will make videos even if they made zero money, right? But these aren't the clickbaiting e-beggars that are criticizing the industry for the most part. No. The ones that, you know, go out there with a drum are the guys with the clickbait ads, with the clickbait videos, the ones that are constantly, and I mean constantly, begging for money, the ones that are constantly only reading comments when they get tipped, right? These are the guys criticizing the industry. So no, you know, that's I think is idiotic, right? They get to do it. Do I have the right to do it? Yes, but I'm pointing out how hypocritical it is because these guys have ruined YouTube content, retro content. Why? Because they love the games, right? They love the games, but since they have so much love, they're not going to get a part-time job. Oh no, they're not going to do that, right? They're not going to do extra work. They're not doing any of that. What the pimp Patreons and the clickbaiters do is they're going to beg for money, number one. Number two, if they don't get enough, they're going to move over to Twitch, right? So they can make more money because that's where the money's at, right? Oh yeah, it's all about love of video games. No, it's not. It's about money. It's about you want to get paid to play video games. Call it what it is, man. Call it what it is. You don't want to have a regular job. You don't want to dig a ditch. You don't want to deliver pizzas. You don't want to work at a factory. What you want to do is you want to play video games and have other people pay you to do that, right? That's it. That's reality. You want to call it anything else, right? I'm building a community. All this other crap. Oh man, I mean, and there is so much crap. There are so many lies. You know, it's exactly like pimp preachers except with YouTube, right? These guys claim, oh, I'm so broke. You know, I can't pay my rent. I can't do this. In the meantime, in the background, they got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of crap. They're flexing on you, but they need money. No, and not just any money. They need your money. Are these the guys that should be criticizing companies for microtransactions? I don't think so. You know, you're just a money whore, just like the video game companies are trying to be money whores. It's the same thing. So what are you criticizing? That they're not doing it the way you want? They're not begging the right way? Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, I remember when all these guys were criticizing DSP, right? DSP, he shouldn't put that out there. That's not the way you do it. They're telling this guy he's begging the wrong way. What's the frickin' difference? You're nice. He's telling stories. Whatever. It's the same frickin' thing. You're still asking for money. You're doing the same thing he's doing. And yet you have the stones to criticize anybody else that wants to whore for money just like you do. I tell you what, all you clickbaiting e-beg YouTubers are full of crap. Especially the ones that criticize other money whores for being money whores. You're all pimp preachers and you have ruined YouTube. Well, I needed to get that off my chest. What do you guys think? I know some of you are triggered, some of you are offended, but you know, the truth is the truth. And if you're asking for money from other people not to work, or you're putting things behind paywalls, are you really much better than a microtransaction addicted company? I say hell no. I say no. You're even worse because you know what? Those companies aren't coming after you. All right, friends. That's my rant for today. I wanted to get that off my chest. So with that, I tell you, don't ever be afraid to be happy, even if that means you're gonna Patreon pimp and e-beg. Just call it what it is. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Be triggered and take care. Bye.